Good evening, everybody, and happy Tuesday. Welcome to Boss FM Evening News. You're hanging with Alex Coltrane.
And Skylar, Rowe, we're bringing you the dopest and hottest news. So stick around as we touch on Harriet Tubman gracing the $20 bill, the Kenosha shooter, Harry Potter live action, some music appreciation, and our Tuesday segment, CelebraTEA. This is Boss FM. Stay tuned.
Wake the streets up.
The Biden administration will revive the push to make Harriet Tubman the face of the new $20 bill, an effort that was shelved during former President Donald Trump's term. The updated $20 bill featuring Tubman, the former slave who became an icon of the abolition movement, was originally set to be unveiled around the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which granted women the right to vote. Trump's Treasury Secretary, Stephen Mnuchin, announced in a 2019 congressional hearing that the redesign would be delayed until 2028. Mnuchin said at the time the primary reason for redesigning a currency is to combat counterfeiting efforts. Now, I would love to see Harriet Tubman on the 20, Skylar, but to be honest, I can see this being something that continually gets pushed back further and further until everybody kind of forgets about it like we already have. What do you think?
I think so as well. I think that this is something that's not going to happen anytime soon. It's probably going to be longer than 2028, I believe.
Yeah, we'll see. A lot of empty promises being made from the presidential end, but that's nothing new.
The teen charged with killing two men during protests in Kenosha last year now has modified release conditions after prosecutors allege he drank beers and was serenaded with the Proud Boys anthem at a bar while out on bail. Under the new conditions, Kyle Rittenhouse is prohibited from drinking alcohol and from associating with any group or person known to menace others on the basis of things like race or religion. He also cannot have any weapons. Prosecutors sought to change his bond conditions after they alleged Rittenhouse was at a bar in Mount Pleasant with his mother on January 5th. Now, this is something that we have not seen. If you remember, Kyle Rittenhouse was photographed in the bar with a shirt that said "free as." Now, for something like that, he definitely needs to have modified conditions. He's actually boasting the fact that he's out on bail, and I completely agree with this. How do you feel about this, Alex?
Yeah, it's a whole messy situation. I think it's one thing to kind of get away with something, or at least to be out on bail, but don't rub it in anyone's face, especially when you know that you're the one at fault. But I guess in this instance, maybe he doesn't. He thinks he's not. But I don't know. Like I said, it's a messy situation.
It is.
The Harry Potter live action TV series is in early development at HBO Max, our new favorite home for new movies and shows being streamed. Sources tell The Hollywood Reporter that executives at the Warner Media-backed streamer have engaged in multiple conversations with potential writers exploring various ideas that would bring the beloved property to television. Sources say broad ideas have been discussed as part of an early stage exploratory meetings, but while it's news that executives at HBO Max and Warner have engaged in meetings to find a writer and pitch the idea for a TV series, no writers or talent are currently attached to the project, and conversations are still in extremely early stages as no deals have been made. I think if this is something that gets off the ground, I'm super excited personally, huge Harry Potter fan. But I don't know. How do you feel about it, Skylar?
I'm excited to see this. I'm excited to see a live action Harry Potter film. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's get into some music appreciation, starting with rapper Westside Boogie. His album Everything for Sale turns 2 today. The album was released on January 25th, 2019 and produced by Shady and Interscope Records. Boogie posted his gratitude on Instagram and reassured his fans that he is excited to make more memories this year. Alex, you have some appreciation you would like to share as well, right?
I do. First off, I got to say, love Boogie. He's a great favorite of mine. But in other news, 10 years ago, as of January 24th, Adele, who reportedly has some new music on the way, released her second album, 21. Its straightforward and to-the-point title, named at the age at which she recorded the album. A decade later, it's one of the most successful records of all time, propelled by the massive single, Someone Like You. Love that song. a plaintive breakup piano ballad that aches with loneliness. Now, Adele continues to bless us with some great music as she does, and we look forward to hearing some new releases that she has on the way.
I completely agree. I can't wait to see what she has in store. But on tonight's segment of CelebraTEA, singer Danny Lee is making headlines again, but this time it's not with her boyfriend, DaBaby. The singer shared a snippet of her song Yellowbone, and needless to say, Danny might want to find a new hobby because fans have decided to cancel her. In the song, she states, "Yellowbone, that's what he want." The post began to court controversy and accusations of colorism. Danny Lee responded by saying, "Why can't I make a song for my light-skinned baddies? Why y'all think I'm hating on other colors when there are millions of songs speaking on all types?" Then referring to her listeners as sensitive and taking things personal. If you are unaware, the term yellowbone refers to a black woman with lighter shade of skin. If you are unaware, the term yellowbone refers to a black woman with a lighter shade of skin. Danny Lee is Dominican and was born to Dominican parents. She eventually issued an apology stating, "I think people twisted it into thinking I'm trying to bash other women. Another skin tone, that was never my intention. I wasn't brought up like that." She finishes off by saying, "I'm not a colorist. I'm not a racist. I date a whole chocolate man. I have beautiful dark-skinned friends," in a video posted to her Instagram. But fans are still saying she is not getting the point. Alex, do you think Danny's apology is forgivable, or will this bring a halt to her career?
You want my opinion?
Yes.
Personally, I don't think an apology is necessary there. I think it's kind of silly, like she said, they're being a tad sensitive. Maybe she could have apologized a little better, felt a little weak. But I mean, weren't we just jamming to Childish Gambino's Redbone just a couple years ago? I think it won a Grammy actually. So I don't know. Feels like a bit of a stretch for me. But what do you think?
Personally, I think that people are not upset about the song's message. They're more so upset about the song's delivery. The song is actually terrible. I've listened to it and I'm not a fan of it. So I'm the fan who does not like the music.
I haven't heard it, but I think that's the biggest thing. Like, we just don't like the song. If it was a good song, I don't think many people would have a problem. The way I feel, cancel whoever you want, but keep that same energy across the board for the reasons that you're canceling someone. So that's just my 2 cents.
I agree.
But anyway, guys, that's enough for our Tuesday evening news. Make sure to tune in tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Join us again for some more news updates. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. with Christian and Megan for some more entertainment news with BossFM.
If you'd like to rewatch our shows, as always, they'll be available for replay on our BossFM app and on all our social media platforms. Thanks again for tuning in.
I'm Alex Coltrane.
And I'm Skylar Rowe. Have a good night.